What's up, everybody? Detevitz here again with some more Star Wars The Old Republic. Today we're going to go ahead and continue on with Farsear's quest into the shadowy underbelly of Coruscant. We are in an area today that is actually called Gangland. I know I named yesterday's video Gangland because we were starting operations against Black Sun. Well, today we've continued those operations. I lost a couple of minutes of video, the precursors to the quest. We left off yesterday with going to deactivate some security terminals in order to get into to gain access to the gang's hideout. I was able to complete that. We are actually inside the gang's hideout right now, about to talk to the gang leaders and see about continuing on with the quest. We were trying to rescue Dr. Tarnis, who was a Republic, a doctor working for the Republic, who created a weapon for all intents and purposes that they called the Planet Prison, which turned the upper atmosphere of a planet into it ionized it, basically turning it into a giant ion cannon that would disable ships trying to both enter and leave a planet, effectively blockading said planet without having to have a fleet in orbit around it. We're going to try and find out what's going on with that, try and rescue this doctor again. We already tried to rescue him once at the docks and found out that that was a diversion. That was the joint operation with Kira. But yeah, we are just about to try and rescue the doctor, see what's going on with Black Sun, what we can do to stop them. And for, just as an aside, for a little bit of variety, maybe tomorrow or the next day, I will do some stuff with either Alcindra or Kaliala on the Imperial side. Probably run a flashpoint or two with each of them, just for a little bit of variety, so we don't get burnt out on Farsear's journey. But we're going to go ahead and continue with that today. Let's jump on in, and I'm going to start us off. We are going to be inside the Black Sun headquarters already. Again, I lost the first couple of minutes of recording, so we're right at basically right before the final confrontation here. So that's where I was at, where I had to restart the recording. Alright, here we are inside the Black Sun hideout. I've already fought my way through just a couple of guards. There weren't that many in here. And these are the gang leaders. Looks like we're interrupting a holocall.
Tarnis, we risked everything for you. Stealing those data files, faking your kidnapping. This is how you repay us?
You were compensated with enough weapons and armor to make Black Sun invincible.
Invincible? There's a Jedi carving up my base. This is your fault. We never should have trusted a Sith.
If a Jedi has come for you, Salar, it wasn't my doing.
Oh, okay, so Tarnis is actually was a spy. Apparently, he is Sith.
I thought your kidnapping was a little too convenient.
I would have preferred a more graceful exit, but your masters forced my hand. I have no time for this nonsense. Finish your pointless battle. Coruscant's fate is already sealed.
Surrender, you scum! We got you surrounded.
This is Sergeant Nadaljo. He's here to arrest you. I suggest you let him.
Black Sun doesn't surrender!
Oh. So Tarnis was a traitor after all.
Can't believe it. We just took down Salar. Black Sun won't forget that anytime soon. We lost some good soldiers, but this victory gives their deaths meaning.
Your men fought bravely. You should be proud.
Thanks for leading this mission. Black Sun will have reinforcements here soon. Any sign of the man you came to rescue?
There you are. We intercepted Solar's holocall to Tarnus. Can't believe he's a Sith. That's not the worst news. The planet prison prototype here at the lab? A fake. Tarnus stole the real planet prison.
I could just go the full ultra-aggressive route. I'll kill him. But no, we have to find him.
Trace that holocall you intercepted. Use it to locate our Sith base of operations.
Already working on it. We need you back at the Senate Tower. Kira out.
Sounds like your work is just starting. We won't hold you up. Goodbye, Jedi.
Huh. So we just have to go back to the Republic or the Senate Tower now. But before I do, I need to go talk to Captain Theragwin to turn in the boom quest, the boom where we were deactivating bombs that Black Sun had been leaving randomly around the town, around this part of the map. So let's go talk to him before we go back to the Senate Tower. Get out to an area where I can hop on my speeder bike. Okay, yeah, you can see here. Let's see what happens if I get into a... oh, no. Alright, let's see here. Now that I've got him selected... That's just so weird that I can't seem to turn that off. Oh well. Camera pivot, smart camera. You could also deactivate this, the conversation. You can turn on and off whether or not you want to see whether it's a light side or dark side conversation option. Yeah, apparently I can't turn that all the way off. Oh well. I was trying to make it a little bit less cluttered on the screen. That's fine. Gonna have to get through these guys to get back to where I'm trying to go. That's one way to get around it. I can just turn the camera. You won't necessarily see what I'm fighting, but if I'm trying to get a pretty combat screenshot, I can just turn the camera to face me. It's enough wasting time with going through my preferences, though. I can try and figure that out later. Seems to be only when you select them for combat that it pops up like that. Oh, am I going the wrong way? Or am I going? No, okay, I'm going the right way still. It's up here. Let's go repair my stuff real quick. Not that I've gotten into too many fights, but it's always a good idea.
Stand by for examination and suggested products.
As your items degrade, they become less effective, eventually getting to the point where
You are fit for duty. Return to your post.
they break and they become unusable. So I always just, whenever I see a merchant available, I go and repair my stuff. Now it's going to be tricky here because I'll probably end up pulling more combats because I can't see who exactly are enemies. I mean, sometimes they're pretty obvious, but sometimes they're not. Right on through. Sorry about that, just bumped my mic accidentally. I swear I'll get more professional with this the more I do it. The more I do it. There he is.
Haven't heard an explosion in a good while. Guess that means you defused those crates.
It was quite a confrontation.
Black Sun's more than a match for security. I'm glad you were here to help. Now, I'm no rich senator, but let me give you a little something for taking care of this. Recognition.
No rewards necessary.
It's a generous offer, but I can't accept.
Rare to find someone not out to make a profit. You probably have other business, so I won't keep you. Watch your back out there.
It's basically an additional little bonus monetary reward. Now he gives me a device, which is no better. It's actually worse than what I'm currently using. So he was the last thing I needed to do in this area. The next two things I have to go back to the Senate Tower. So we are going to fast travel, and we'll fast travel actually to the because I like the this is me being me. I like the way, or I like watching the speeder movement through the different map areas. So we'll go back here and we'll take the scenic route back to the Senate.
Are currently open for business. Have a safe and pleasant stay.
Big traffic lane here on Coruscant. So all of the speeder traffic on Coruscant is actually controlled by a central traffic computer, or by not central, but by traffic computers. They're all pre-programmed lanes, and the only ones that actually have, most often the only vehicles that have the authorization to break out of designated travel lanes are taxis such as this when they're going in to drop off riders, or military and or police vehicles. I always like this taxi pad because it's just up floating in the middle of just on like this giant sky bridge. And that was something that even through Palpatine's time into the New Republic, because Coruscant was so heavily populated, the municipal services needed to do something like that in order to maintain a pretty steady traffic flow. There were a couple of occasions through the different stories where those computers broke down or were purposely sabotaged or destroyed, and the ensuing chaos was just a nightmare for the characters to navigate. I want to do something here real quick. We're gonna pop down here, and because I have not gone to a skill trainer in a long time, and I actually have leveled up quite a bit. I just gotta find the right one. Okay, I'm on the wrong side here, I think. I need to go to the other side of the Commerce Plaza. Let's hop back, because I need to go to a skill trainer. Like, I really, because I'm gonna have some other things that are gonna help me in combat. Bank stuff, modification tables. The speeder has decided that it's going to go ahead and drop its credits behind it. Night Trainer. Oh, wait, no, that's where I needed to go. I'm a Jedi Knight, not a consular. Not paying attention.
Glad to share my skills with someone talented.
So heroic moment is something that, because of my legacy abilities from some of my other completed characters, if I activate that, it gives me access to some of their special abilities. I throw that over here. I can only use it when I'm by myself. Force kick kicks a target, interrupts its current action. That's actually a really good one because I like if somebody's using a channeled ability and I hit them with force kick, it stops them. Taunt. This was a big one for me because I am playing a tank. I'm going to need to be able to pull enemies to me. Freezing force. Does this do damage? No, that's just that's more crowd control stuff. Guard is a good one. Guard is a good defensive ability for someone else. This doesn't do anything else for me. This redirects damage that would go to another player to me. So it's another yet another tank ability. Focus striking is a passive. Reduces the cooldowns of Sundering Strike and Warding Strike by 3 seconds each. Increases the focus they generate by 2, so that's really good. So if I hit with Warding Strike, that's going to give me even more focus for my other abilities. And then this is another taunt. So taunt targets one enemy. Challenging Call targets all enemies. So if we get mobbed, I can hit them with Challenging Call, and everybody will focus on me, as opposed to just one person here. Guard, I'm going to move Guard to here, and hopefully I will remember that. Hopefully I'll remember that it's there. Alright, so that's enough there. I'll go ahead and head back up to the main part of the Senate Plaza, and then go into and resolve some of these two quests, and yeah, see where we go from there. Just ride my bike right on in. It'll automatically kick me off. I'm going to go ahead and speak with the Senator first. Senator Nalrin Dahil. He was the little Ugnaught that was talking to us a couple of videos ago. Felt that his buddy, or this other senator, was kind of in league with Black Sun and doing some nefarious stuff that could actually benefit the Sith Empire as well. So
I brought what you asked.
So yeah, it was basically this guy, Senator Dodd, who he is either Nemoidian or Duros. Well, I mean, it's the Nemoidians are a offshoot of the Duros. So, but I believe he's Nemoidian, but he was kind of running a back alley deal with Black Sun, and Senator Dahil here was trying to unearth what he was doing. So let's see, I get a relic, and I'm going to take the reactive warding. Incoming attacks have a 30% chance to grant an absorb shield that protects the user from 50 damage for 6 seconds. This effect can only occur once every 40 seconds. It will not trigger inside of PvP areas. So by equipping that, and it just goes, you can carry 2 relics. and I'll get much better ones as time goes. Let's go talk to General Farsear. This is going to be a continuation of the main story quests. Okay. It's the Mon Calamari.
A Sith, working as my chief scientist. How can I defend the Republic if I can't trust my own people? Tarnis's entire engineering team vanished along with the planet prison. They're all traitors too.
I wouldn't be so sure that they're all traitors. He might have threatened them.
Sith are masters of deception. We can't be certain of anything.
I'm certain the Sith want us dead. Tarnis will use the planet prison against Coruscant. He could trap us here forever, paralyze the Republic by holding us hostage. You're our only hope of stopping that.
Oh, we can't evacuate a planetary population of over 1 trillion beings, so gotta find him
I'll
first.
stop him, General. But I need to know where he is.
That's where I come in. I just traced that holocall we intercepted from the Black Sun base. Tarnis was communicating from down in Sector 439.
Justicar territory. Tarnis knows we're not welcome there. Justicars are paramilitary vigilantes. They took over a sector, cut ties with the rest of Coruscant, and they don't like visitors.
You call them vigilantes. Explain.
Many Justicars are ex-Republic military, who came home to find gangsters controlling their neighborhoods. They believe the Republic abandoned Coruscant to crime, so they've taken matters into their own hands. Justicars are well-trained and armed, but they don't concern me. It's the Sith Lord I'm worried about.
You shouldn't face Tarnis alone. I may only be a Padawan, but I can help you.
With this much at stake, 2 Jedi are better than 1.
Stop Tarnis before he uses the planet prison against us. The fate of the Republic rests on your shoulders, Jedi. May the Force be with you.
Okay, and I think we might have gotten...
You'll live.
Soon enough, maybe not necessarily now, but soon enough we will get Kira as a permanent companion. But for now, I think she's just kind of temporary, at least until the end of Coruscant. I don't remember. I don't know. Not that I don't remember. I don't know when she becomes your permanent companion. But we'll go ahead and grab the taxi down into the Justicar territory, and that's where we will end today. And when next I come on, we'll be further tracking down Dr. Tarnis, or he's no, I guess no longer Dr. Tarnis. Maybe I mean I don't know if he would be a Darth or just a Lord. But we'll be tracking down that Sith traitor. The Senate chamber or the Senate halls are really big. Okay, hop on my bike. Oh, keeps wanting to stick me on the Lucky 77. Nope.
Welcome. Please select an available travel route.
I don't know. They're pretty far away. It's going to be quite the taxi ride. Past the Old Galactic Market. Now we are fully under the plate. And continuing down. Works. If you remember in episode 2, when Count Dooku actually lands on Coruscant, when he comes to Coruscant and talks to Darth Sidious, that tower that he lands in was actually in the location or the area that was known as the Works. So the Works was a old industrial area that, you know, had been abandoned after a certain point. Not really abandoned, but it was just a lot of manufacturing ended up moving off of Coruscant because it was just too expensive to manufacture stuff on planet. So there were certain buildings like that giant tower that were basically abandoned by their old manufacturers and were taken over by criminal organizations, or in that case, the Sith. And funny, you know, but that's kind of the location that we're in. We're in Justicar territory now. It's adjacent to the Works. But yeah, that's where we're gonna leave it today. Wanted to come down here so that, you know, when I pop back in, it'll tell me where I am, and that'll give me a little bit of a reminder of what we're doing. No, okay, it doesn't. It just tells me that I'm on Coruscant. I'll remember, or, you know, even when I get back in, if I don't remember off the top of my head, it'll very quickly remind me. But yeah, that's where we're gonna leave it today, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. I enjoyed making it. If you do like what I'm doing, go ahead and hit that like button for me, and subscribe if you want. You know, it doesn't really, you know, just I'm doing these for funs, but, you know, if people like what I'm doing, and, you know, the more people that see it, maybe the more people that like it. And that's that's. I really have to get better at this. I'm horrible at goodbyes. But you know, again, I'm enjoying doing this. You know, I'm happy for anybody that's here along with me. You know, going through this journey. I've never experienced the Jedi Knight storyline, so this is a first for me as well. This is the furthest I've ever gotten in it. I started it and stopped it probably once or twice before, and I don't even think I ever made it off a Tython the first couple of times. So I'm really enjoying it this time, seeing where it's leading. And yeah, I'm hoping to see more soon. If you guys want to, you know, and hopefully you guys want to continue on this journey with me. So until then, I will talk to everybody later, and may the Force be with you guys.